Believe it, man. I believe it. Which is why I don't want to do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I'm all set. I'd like to make it's funny because like entry level positions in tech jobs make about what I was making as essentially second in command of an entire $8 million operation. Which is funny because the director of finance at the school I worked at made more than me and the executive chef combined. And then he would tout off about, oh, well, I just count the money. I'm like, you fucker, go fuck yourself. And I would just, like, I'd call him out on that shit all the time. Like, I'm that guy. Like, if you're gonna be an asshole to all the staff, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Right. Dude, that's messed up, though.
He was a fuck
like
ass.
rubbing it in people's face.
He was a fuck ass, yeah. And then he'd like turn around and be like, oh, well, we're an inclusive employer. And then he would turn around and, like, can call people the F word and shit like that. And, like, make homophobic remarks. And then I, like, said something to his boss about it. And they're like, oh, well, you can't prove that he said it. I'm like, but I can, because he literally said it. And then I, like, played a fucking clip on my phone. And then they're like, oh, well, that's just hearsay, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, I see how this is.
All right. We ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's do this. We're live, right?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, yeah. All right. Talking about food service live. Live. We'll do it live. Welcome, everyone, to the Great Old Ones Gaming Twitch channel. We're going to be doing another playtest of the first scenario of my trilogy, the Symphony of Suffering. This first scenario is called The Mother of Cain. We did a 4-player playtest. It was phase 2 of the playtest, and the first time we did a 4-player, and it was disaster. So this is why we playtest, to work out the kinks. So today we'll be playtesting for 2 players, and this is iteration 3 of the scenario. A lot of great feedback has allowed me to tweak and tweak and tweak, and I think we're almost at a point where I'm comfortable releasing this, maybe in a couple more months after a few more playtests. But for now, we're going to do this, and I'll read the intro, and then I guess, Nate, you will read the act and agenda for the first part, and I guess we could talk about our decks first.
Sure, Bob. I guess I'll go first. I'm playing a Daisy Walker deck with Abigail Foreman. We're playing Daisy the Bookworm. So we have tons of one of various tomes and leaning very heavily into spells as far as combat management goes. Yeah, I think other than that, it's pretty standard. I have Otherworld Codex in the deck. I want to see how that does. If I can draw that, hopefully that'll be good. Or if we can draw.
I don't remember. What does Otherworld Codex do?
So it comes into play with 3 secrets, and then you can exhaust it and spend a secret to look at the top 9 cards of the encounter deck and choose a non-elite card among them and discard a copy of it from play.
Holy cow! Oh, that's pretty cool, especially for Daisy. Is that's fairly new, or?
Yeah, I can't remember which expansion or Mythos pack for the Dream Eaters, but it came out recently, yeah. And then Abigail Foreman's the other new card in the deck as well. A card that lets you attach. Awesome. Yeah, she lets you attach a tome to her, and then you can basically exhaust her to get a second activation of that tome, which is cool. Yeah, other than that, I'm using Encyclopedia as the main tome of choice for the deck. And then I have Scroll of Prophecies and Old Book of Lore as card draw. And you are playing Daisy, or Zoe.
Zoe. I'm playing Zoe, and it's pretty straightforward. No guns, just things to chop with, to go with the theme. And I did pack in quite a bit of investigative stuff just to kind of help out in that end. Because since we're not dealing with ammo, I mean, once I have the weapons in hand, then we're good. I am using her willpower for quite a bit because I plan on using 6 Sense to investigate. So to boost the willpower, I got Brother Xavier and the Bandolier level 2. So her willpower can hit a 6 if all things go to plan. So hopefully it works out. It's pretty straightforward. Just investigate and hack away. So
So is your plan just to get a shit ton of weapons out and get the boost from Bandolier that way?
Yeah, I got only one copy of the what's that neutral one? That's like level 5.
The Time Worn brand.
Time Worn brand. I got one copy of that in there, and then I have the machete, of course.
Of course.
Of course. And then the enchanted blade, level 2. So all blades, no guns, and she'll have a few blades in her hand, get her willpower up, and just hack away.
Did you get all your weaknesses?
Yeah, I got Overzealous, I got Haunted, and I got Drawing the Sign. It's 29 XP deck.
Oh, yep. Okay. Did not see those. I was like, you only have 32 cards in the deck, and then I remembered you had Stick to the Plan as well.
Yeah, Stick to the Plan, that's why, yeah.
Right.
So this scenario is part of a trilogy. It's meant to be played either inserted in the last half of a campaign or played standalone. So as kind of like a using standalone rules, even though it's 3 scenarios. So that's basically how it's gonna go. We are both playing 29 experience point decks, and there are some rules here based on how, if you're playing standalone, how much XP you have. You get a couple of things to kind of balance it out a little bit. There are some new keywords. Keyword Unearthly Stalker. It's kind of like Hunter, but the enemy actually can leap into your location instantly. So it just pops out of existence, pops into existence where you are, and attacks you. So it's pretty brutal. You could be 5 locations away, and if it has Unearthly Stalker, it's coming after you. The drawback to Unearthly Stalker is they always have to have a prey instruction, and if no one matches the prey instruction, the Unearthly Stalker doesn't kick in. So if it says Unearthly Stalker, an investigator with 5 damage on them or more, and nobody's got 5 damage on them, then Unearthly Stalker doesn't kick in. We also have Fungal Infestation. Basically how that works, if you hit an enemy and don't kill it, and it's not exhausted, then it exhausts, but then it also has a card, a name of a card that you have to draw from the encounter deck once you hit it. So if there's an enemy with 4 health, you hit it for 2 damage, and it has Fungal Infestation, then you hit it for 2 damage, it'll exhaust, and then you have to search for the card that's after Fungal Infestation and draw it. So can be pretty brutal, but at least the enemy exhausts. So it gives you a few more options tactically as to how to handle those types of creatures. And then the last thing is Pain Test. Actually, I need to change that because it's now called Agony Test. The Agony Test is how it works. When you're asked to do an Agony Test, you have a base value of 2, and you pull a Chaos token. And so you have to the difficulty, is going to be based on the damage that you have on you. So if, say, Zoe has 3 damage on her, the difficulty of the test is 3, the base value is 2, and I just pulled a skull, which is a -1, so I failed this Agony Test. So I'll explain it again as it comes up, because it needs some more explanation, it seems. I feel like. And that's basically it. We do have pain tokens. These are things that get added to your investigator card and interact with the scenario in different ways. So there's quite a few new things. But once we get going, you'll see that it's not as complex as it sounds. So here we go. I'll read the introduction, and then we'll go from there. Your friend may be in trouble. As you take a day to recover from your intense investigations, a telegram arrives at your home. It seems to be an invitation to a dinner party at your friend Livia's home. To most, this may seem like a fairly standard occurrence, but with Livia's intensified research over the past several months and her overwhelming social anxiety, you find it quite suspicious that she would host a social gathering such as this. You consider the possibility that Bolivia has made a great discovery and chose you and several dozen people to be the first to know about it, but that hardly seems likely. You know your friend, and discoveries such as this are usually not something she would involve you in. The most suspicious aspect of the letter is the strange, ecstatic tone. Olivia has always been very composed, and to say that the overly excited and almost giddy tone of the invitation is unbecoming of her is a severe understatement. You decide to visit your friend tonight, if only to make sure everything is fine. You drive off toward Oblivious's new home on Tunisia Avenue. So we begin at the atrium location. We've already set aside the cards that need to be set aside. So, Mr. Nate.
Oh, I swore, bud. Upon arriving at Oblivious's house, a strong, moldy odor permeates your senses, and it seems to be coming from inside. You know Bolivia to be a very clean person, making this a rather unusual occurrence. Bolivia's home fills you with a strange foreboding. The door is not locked, and you walk into an abhorrent sight. The ceiling, floors, and walls are covered in some sort of dirt, and the smell is almost unbearable. This place is in no condition for a party. You've searched most of the house, and now you stand in front of the bedroom. You knock, and there is no answer. The door is ajar, and you walk inside.
I can tell Oblivious can be a hard thing for you to pronounce.
It's because I want to say Oblivia, but I end up saying blib, blah, 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 blah. Oblivia.
It's not a name that really exists, but I wanted it to be different. So this agenda, there's a stipulation. If you draw an enemy, it has to be a hidden peril in your hand. So I took your guys' advice from last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into your hand as a hidden peril, and you ignore its revelation effect until you are instructed further. All right. So we start at the atrium, and then we'll draw our opening hands. The entryway of the house is a large atrium that would be considered a beautiful display of architecture were it not for the dirt that seems to cover the ground and walls. All right. Oh, yes. And the flip. You call out for Oblivia, but there's no response. Something here isn't adding up. The place looks abandoned, as if it hasn't been cleaned for years. You decide to look around the house and call any suspicions of foul play. 2 clues. All right, let's draw our opening hands. That's not going to work.
Oh, yes. Draw a 7.
Lucky you.
So studious. Yeah, we'll get those out of the way now. All right. Could be worse.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Bolivia, like the country, but it's Bolivia.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun hearing people try to pronounce it.
All right. As far as cards I want to keep. Okay, I only have 5 resources, so I probably don't want to keep much of this. We'll go ahead and draw 4 new cards. Oh, and then of course I draw my emergency cash. Okay, could be worse.
Nice. Right when you could have used it last draw.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. It's not bad. All right, and then what about your mulligan?
I got an ace of swords. Woohoo! And then I got an expensive hand, but I'm gonna
the
hold
ace
on
of S words.
Passwords.
S words.
Yeah, S words.
All right. Well, who wants to be the lead here?
Oh yeah, it's kind of important in this one. So, all right. Let's. I guess I could be the lead investigator.
All right.
I'm just there to kill things.
Sure. Why don't you go first, then, bud?
Okie doke. Let's. I have 5 resources. Let me see. 1, 2, 6, 7. I need 7. So I'll use 2 actions to gain a resource.
You could
each
cash.
Time. Yeah, but I can only use one of these in.
Oh, I see
round.
What you're gonna do.
So then I'm gonna play this baby right here. Put the blade, put my brother, and put my flashlight, and that's my turn.
Not bad at all, good sir.
You're right.
Well, all right. As far as my turn goes, I think I'm probably gonna have a pretty similar turn. We'll play the Codex. We'll play Miss. And then let's see here. We've got what? I have an extra action to use. The tomb. But let's see. Probably want to play cash. So we'll go ahead and play cash. Draw.
Get the cash.
Upgraded cash in the last two. And then last action, we'll use tome. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use this yet. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right.
So.
No enemies, so card and a resource. Boom.
Another copy of Perception.
Doom on the agenda, 1 of 3. And here we go. I guess I'll draw first. Histoplasm Extremis. Test 4 agility. If you fail, lose 1 action, add a pain token on your investigator card. Okay. I'm not going to succeed this. So -2. So I failed. So I lose an action and I add a pain token. That's nice.
Somebody contributed 8,000 channel points to my Ultimatum of Chaos campaign. Jeez.
Whoa.
Damn,
That's pretty
Manson.
Awesome. Oh, Manson. Dude, Manson's been on point. Ooh.
It hurts so much. Alright, perform an agony test. If you fail, for each point you fail by to a maximum of 3, choose one of the following effects. You may select the same option more than once. Either add a doom, choose and discard a card from your hand, take a damage, or lose 2 resources. Alright.
So agony test, to repeat, you have no damage, so the difficulty is 0 and your base value is 2, so you're probably going to succeed this, I think.
Okay.
Unless well, it's still a 0, right?
Yeah, but the auto fail means you fail.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
it's
kind of...
for each point you fail, so you failed by 1, so you got to pick one, right?
Yes. I can probably lose 2 resources.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, just lose 2 resources. Here we go. Sounds about right. Wouldn't be a game of me playing Arkham if... Let's get the counter going.
If you didn't pull the autofill 3 times, so knock on wood.
Alright, so that was that. Investigation phase.
I mean, I don't have too much to do. I guess I could move into another location. I have 6 cents, but I'll need to get some. Oh wait, I could.
So I can probably discover the 2 clues here because we need what, 8 total?
Yeah, we need 8 total. So, well, I lost an action, so I can go pretty quickly. Actually, I'm just gonna cash and then play 6 cents.
Okay.
So cash, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then play 6 cents.
Alright, well, my first action is going to be play Encyclopedia. Use Encyclopedia on myself to give me +2 intellect. Going up to a total of 7. And then the second action will investigate. Commit Perception. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 versus 4. It's a -3. That's a pass. Draw an unexpected courage, and then last action, I guess I'll just do it again. 7, 8, 9 versus 4. -1.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom.
Bada friggin' boom.
Card and a resource, no enemies on board. Nice.
No! Amnesia!
Dude, I hate amnesia, dude, with a passion. And also paranoia, not as much, but amnesia's horrendous.
I definitely don't need this. Yeah, amnesia is probably one of my least favorite weaknesses.
Especially at the wrong time, it can just completely derail your game.
I probably don't need this shriveling either. Yeah. Alright. Fine. All right. Well, counter cards.
All right, let's do it. 2 Doom out of 3. Agenda will advance next round. And counter card says
Moss growth.
Moss growth. So we got attach moss growth to an item asset in any investigator's play area. When an enemy makes an attack against an investigator, remove 1 charge, resource, or secret from the attached item. Shit. I'm gonna put it on my flashlight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Moldy flashlight.
Oh no!
Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, it's Peril. I can't help you pick.
Yeah.
Because you can put it on my stuff too.
Unfortunate. So how do you get rid of it?
You don't. You just don't get hit by an enemy attack.
Whenever an enemy makes an attack against an investigator, remove a charge. Oh, brutal. So I could put it on the encyclopedia to get rid of the encyclopedia, but I feel like that's probably more useful.
Yeah, I think that's more useful. Oh, I can't help you. Sorry.
Man, that's too bad, because that's the only codex I have.
Damn it.
Is what it is.
I recommend to put it on my flashlight again, so it's double moss growth.
You can do that?
It doesn't say limit 1 per card, but if I get hit by an enemy, I'll lose 2 charges.
Oh.
But too late, because I can't help you.
Yeah. Had I had known that.
Right.
All right.
Investigator phase. So, I'll go first again.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Let's go to the bathroom window. Investigating the window by the bathroom, it's clear that some residue of dirt is spattered on the glass. Perhaps a closer look will reveal more pertinent evidence. Upon closer inspection, the spatter pattern on the glass appears to be some sort of mold or fungus. On the other side of the window, a multicolored cloud lingers in the air. 1 clue per investigator. Okay, I'll grab these 2 clues. So I have 2 actions left. I will use 6 Sense. I have a 5 willpower, so that's going to be a 5 to a 3. Yeah, 5 to a 3. Here we go.
Send it.
-2. Got it.
Nice.
Got 1 clue. And then final action, we'll try it again. -2. All right. So that's my actions.
All right.
Yep.
So as far as my turn goes, then I guess I will. Yeah, I'll move here into the guest room. The bed is a nauseating sight. Mold covers every inch of the bed. As you search above and beneath the bed, a cloud of spores is agitated, filling the area with a noxious cloud. Some less intense. Searching will help you avoid some stirring up anymore. So this spawns with 4 clues. Forced when entering the guest room for the first time, add a pain token to your investigator. Okay. If you would succeed in an investigate test by more than 4 points, add a pain token. Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to investigate that.
Shit. All right. How many more clues do we need? We need 8 total. And
we need 4 total?
We need 8 total. So, we need 4 more total, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I can go get those, and if you want to get the bedroom, I guess.
Yeah, I'll move into the bedroom then. Oops, I should read this. The bedroom appears to be the dirtiest part of the house. All of the furniture is covered in some sort of dirt. The dust and dirt covering the furniture is actually some sort of mold. The handwritten documents on top of the chest are dated and indicate a fairly recent authorship. Unfortunately, they are written in a strange language, and you are unable to make out all of it. You do recognize a few words, but they make little sense. The words are "mother" below and "feed her my agony." So it spawns with 4 clues as well.
I got them already on there.
Ah! Oops. That was weird. They weren't showing on my screen.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and Go back to me. We'll use the encyclopedia on myself. Give me +2 intellect. And then last action, we'll investigate 7v3. Nice. And then
I like Penguin's quote that he posted in the comments. What a time we live in, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, he did.
Unironically said that.
Never a dull moment.
That's a polite way of putting it.
Yeah. Trying to be diplomatic here.
All right. So that was our turn, right? There's no enemies?
Yeah. No enemies? All right. So, card resource. Oh no! I got haunted. Damn it.
All right. Well, at least I can see us getting eaten by the Migo. All right. So Mythos phase, the agenda will advance.
It will advance. What happens here?
It's more than just a moldy smell. You are engulfed in a cloud of spores. It's like that 1950s radio announcer voice. Your body is racked with pain, and the overwhelming pain brings you to your knees. Where Oblivia is, she must be in danger. Each investigator must attempt an agony test. Each investigator who fails adds a pain token to their investigator. Maximum of 3?
Let's do that. So I have no damage on me, so only an autofill will fail me. So -2, I succeed. +1. All right. Succeeded. That's simple.
As you conquer your resolve, you hear sounds of movement all around you. Someone or something is inside the house, and something is telling you it is not Oblivia. Reveal each enemy in your hand, resolving its revelation effects. Then, if the enemy has spawn instructions, resolve those as normal. Finally, if the enemy has a listed prey instruction, move the enemy to the threat area of the investigator that best fits those prey instructions. If the enemy does not have any spawn or prey instructions, it is now engaged with you. If no enemies are spawned by this effect, if there's one player in the game, that investigator searches the encounter deck for a copy of Migo Extremophile and draws it. If there is more than one player, the lead investigator searches the encounter deck for a copy of Devil's Finger and draws it.
Nike. That sucks. That's right, Devil's Finger.
The infestation is unnatural. Things have emerged that defy mankind's understanding of fungal biology. Whether parasitic or a side effect of its natural behavior, it is clear whatever grows here is a threat to human health.
Oh boy. Let me read the Devil's Finger. Nature's Horror. 2/3/2. If Devil's Finger is damaged and not killed, it immediately deals 1 damage to each investigator and ally at its location and every connecting location. Sorry, brother Xavier.
Well, that's cool. It's fine. He's used to it.
Yeah, he can handle it.
All right, and encounter cards?
Let's do it. Moss everywhere. Attached to your location. When you use an action to move in or out of the location, you spend an additional action to do so. If you can't cancel the effects of your move, you can test 3 agility to discard it as an action, or take a pain token as an action and discard it.
Ugh.
This got us bad last time.
Yeah, it did. The Migo Extremophile. Prey if any investigator with the lowest remaining health. That would be me. Unearthly Stalker. When Migo Extremophile attacks, you add a pain token to your investigator. Gross.
Fun times.
All right.
Now we got some enemies on us.
Yeah.
We had a pretty fast start. Oh, hey. We got someone who just found us.
No, we found a bot.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a bot. You're right. Get the heck out of here.
Let's see here.
All right. Investigator phase. Time to deal with some enemies, huh? Did you want me to go first, or did you want to go first?
Yeah, you can go. That's fine.
Okay,
I gotta yeet a bot real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna hack this Devil's Finger. I'll use a charge off the blade to enchant it, so I get +1 damage. Oh no, I'm not gonna enchant it yet. I'm gonna hit it without the enchant first. So I have a 6 7 to a 2. Boom, -1. All right, so it takes 1 damage, but it deals 1 damage to each investigator. So I take a damage, and my brother Xavier takes a damage. That was action 1. Action 2, I will empower the blade now and hit him again. 7 to a 2. Oh, 6 to a 2 because of haunted. Ooh, other thing. Oh, that was almost a fail. -4. That's exactly the number needed. So it dies. It goes to the victory display.
Where is it?
You boot him. All right. So that was I defeated the enemy, so I get to draw a card and heal horror. I have no horror, so I draw a card. And final action, I'm gonna use an action to get rid of moss everywhere. I'll take a pain token, I guess. And that's my turn. I have 3 pain tokens. Damn
There
it.
we go. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, stupid bot. Sick of your bullshit. All right. As far as my turn goes, I gotta get rid of this Migo here. Let's premonition. See what we're working with here. Ooh, a -3. That's brutal. Yeah.
I'm still new to the live streams, Penguin, so that is why I get fooled by these bots, but not for long. After 2 posts, I can figure it out, I'm sure. Ooh, tablet,
I can always tell because they say I found your channel. It's
yeah.
Okay, nobody actually says that. -3, that's shitty. Alright, probably gonna have to take an attack. Ugh.
If we were in the same location, I would have been able to help you, but...
Yeah, that's alright. So I'll take an attack. Add a pain token. That'll give me +2 willpower until the end of the turn. And then I also have to get rid of a charge here. And then we'll miss. And let's see, that's going to be 5, and then we have to commit this.
You can do it.
And then I do it. I succeed by 1. And I don't have any cards in my hand to discard, so that's nice. I did discover one of these last turn. Alright, and then I guess I'll move...
Can't move there. You can move back to the atrium.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Yep. That's fine. I'll go deal with that guy too.
Alternatively, I could not move. Spend an action investigating.
We need 3 more clues. Yeah, I could move in there and kill him. If you investigate, then I can move in next turn and...
Yeah, I can't evade. I don't really want to evade it again, though, so... Guess what I'll do is I'll just move here.
Oh, I forgot Zoe's... I forgot to gain a resource, so I just added it. Zoe's ability.
Alright, so... Move, second action, third action, investigate. 5 versus 0. Okay, that's a -2. So I succeed.
Oh, and you don't get a pain token. That's good.
Yep.
So we need 2 more clues.
Okay, that's my turn. Enemy phase. That guy's exhausted. And then upkeep ready.
Heal ready. Card and resource.
Second copy of Miss. The ever elusive Machete. Machete.
Clearly I'm not playing Taboo when I use the Machete. So that's it. Doom, 1 out of 5. And encounter cards. Let's see. We got Spreading the Pain. Test 3 willpower. +1 difficulty for each pain token. Ouch. So it's a test of 6. If you fail for each point you fail by, add a pain token to another player's investigator card to a maximum of 3. Oh, sorry, man. 6 willpower, huh? And I have a 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna succeed this.
Better to be lucky than be good.
-3. Yeah,
Oh,
so
come
I
on.
have to add 3 pain tokens to your card. Sorry,
Damn it.
that's a lot.
So much pain. It hurts so much. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
You have no damage on you, so
Yeah,
you're
but I
fine.
only have 5 health. All
No,
right.
so the test is the difficulty is based on how much damage you have. So the difficulty is 0, and you have a base of 2.
I keep forgetting that the pain and the agony things are different.
Yeah, that's why I changed the name to Agony to kind of separate them. Oh my god, again! Come on!
In true me fashion. All right, so I guess I'll lose 2 resources again. Not that anyone cares. God damn it!
Hurts so much. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, he's got an unearthly stalker, so next round he's going to come after you if I don't engage him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to go engage him. So I'll go first.
So you could just
1,
move, kill it.
2. Yeah, he'll engage me. I gain a resource from Zoe's ability, and then I will hit it. I won't empower the blade, so I will.
You only have to empower it if you succeed, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's right. Forgot about that. I have an attack of 5, 6, 7, -1 for haunted, so 6 to a 2. It's a tablet -3. Okay, so that's a success. He's dead.
All right, cool. Cool. And let's see here. What should I do with my turn? Should I investigate the bedroom? Like move investigate?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be easier. We only need 2 more.
Yeah, so first action move, second action investigate. But before we investigate, let's encyclopedia to a 7.
Nice.
And then we'll go ahead and investigate. 7v3. A 0.
Nice.
And not a fail. So that's good.
Nice. All right, we got enough clues. Let's spend them.
Something's undoubtedly happened to Oblivia. Oblivia's not home when a strange fungal infestation has overtaken the place. The information you found inside the home doesn't seem to indicate foul play, filling you with a glimmer of hope that Oblivia is alive. Even more strange are the written ramblings you found inside one of the rooms. Stepping outside and getting some fresh air might give you some clarity. Move each investigator to the garden location. This move does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
All right, so we get to reveal the garden. I'll read it.
What, Melly?
At the back of the house, the once beautiful garden is littered with blackened splotches of what appears to be dirt along with moss and mushroom growth. It's not like Oblivia to let her homestead fall into such conditions. 3 shroud, 1 clue. Per investigator, if you fail an investigate test while a garden, search the encounter deck and encounter discard pile for a copy of Moss Everywhere and attach it to garden. Clouds of black material hover over patches of moss and fungus throughout the garden.
You step outside for some fresh air and notice footprints heading toward the garden. You think that you're on the right track to finding Oblivia. Only investigators at the tree may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So we need 4 clues to advance, and we need to be at the
right
tree.
here.
There's also the street. Alright, and that's that. We did upkeep, so encounter cards. Did we do upkeep? No, we didn't do upkeep.
No, we didn't do upkeep.
Catching ourselves here.
Oh, shoot. I flipped the whole thing.
Just shuffle. No, through the gates.
Read the signs. Oh, you got through the gates. Uh-oh.
Aha! Damn it. Forgot that. So if it's not a weakness, blah, 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 and remove it from the game, what else do I do with it if it is a weakness?
You draw it.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So you draw the weakness.
Okay. So question, Vase, does moss growth give it a hand slot as well?
Give what a hand slot?
Or does the card that you attach to it retain all of its asset traits and whatnot?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you just attach that to it. It doesn't remove
so
any
we'll just
traits.
bump that then.
Damn, so much for the codex.
Yeah, that's typical me too. Alright, so I gotta put 3 horror on this.
Codep Games, hey-o.
Okay. Alright, well, hopefully...
The bust, Manson is asking about my Lovecraft and Poe bust. No, I bought them. There's a very high-end sculpt, miniature sculpt company called Fur Minis. I think they're out of Italy, and that's where I bought it from. It took forever. It took like a month and a half for me to get it in the U.S.
I think he's asking whether they're self-casted or if they're 3D printed.
Yeah, they're not. I think they cast them themselves there.
Ooh. Well, of course you haven't heard of it. It's not out yet. This is exclusive.
Yeah. We're doing a playtest for the first scenario of the new trilogy that I'm working on called the Symphony of Suffering. Episode 1 is Overture, the Mother of Pain.
Overture of Pain is based on marriage. Truth. Ain't that the truth?
So we did upkeep.
All right, Mythos Phase for real this time.
2 doom out of 5. Here we go. I get Tainted Fruit. Oh god, I flip these things. Test 2 willpower to resist the temptation of eating the moldy fruit. It's +1 difficulty for each pain token. I have 3. So test of willpower 5. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror, and shuffle Tainted Fruit back into the encounter deck. If you succeed, it adds to the card to the victory display. Well, so it's going to be a 5 to a 5 test. I don't have too much that'll help me succeed, to be honest, so I'm just going to take it raw. 4 to a 5 because of Haunted.
We likes it raw.
Tablet. I lose an action. Shnikes.
You gotta stop drawing those, man.
I know.
Oh, fun fact too, you can right click on the encounter deck and it'll flip the card face up when you draw it. So you don't have to like flip it.
Oh, okay.
The more you know.
I learn things every day about this system.
You can teach a dog tricks, for what I've heard. Alright. Invasive Candidiasis?
Yep, Candidiasis, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it.
We're gonna call it Invasive Candid Photos. Limit 1 per Investigator Revelation. Add this card to your threat area after you draw a player card, perform an Agony Test. Oh, god damn it. For each point you fail by, lose a resource. If you do not have any resources, discard the card you drew unless it's a weakness.
Ouch.
Ugh. You can take a damage to get rid of it. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing my first action. Oh, good. Twice as many auto fails I can draw. I mean, this is probably one of the most mild weaknesses for me because I only draw auto fails.
You're on Candidiasis camera. And they got his good side too in the image of the card.
Yeah, they did. Camera. They did.
All right, garden. We got 2 clues in the garden. I could investigate there. Moss everywhere if I fail.
Let me go first then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend an action to take a damage and get rid of this, and then we'll second action pump myself up by 2 for intellect. Third action investigate 7v. What is it? 3?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
whew.
Number needed. Damn.
Okay, we'll do it again.
So
Oof.
Nice.
All right, there we go. 2 clues, no problem. Is Agony kind of like Strength of the Abyss? Kind of.
Yeah, it's
similar.
It's kind of similar, I guess. Yeah, Agony is just a test you take. Pain tokens are more like Strength of the Abyss. They're 2 separate things. I know it's confusing. I gotta find a way to differentiate them more, but I do like having them both on there. It's just it can get a little confusing. Yeah. A lot of these things are used in medical testing. A lot of fungi. Okay. Is this my turn now? You already got the clue.
Si, senor.
Okay, I'll move to the street. You decide that it would be a good idea to check the connecting street for any clues in case Oblivious left her house in a vehicle. 2 clues. While you're at street, you cannot be the prey of creatures with the Unearthly Stalker and Hunter keywords. You can use 2 actions to heal 1 damage, 1 horror, and remove 2 pain tokens from your card.
Ooh.
The air on the street feels fresh and clean. If you spend some time taking in the great clean air, you may be able to think more clearly. Well, I don't know that I have 2 actions to spend to do that, and I don't really have... You have way more pain tokens than I do.
Yeah, you should just,
I'm gonna investigate.
Oh, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Kodab. That's very appreciated.
Thank you, Kodab. Kodab Games.
We here at the Goog are very appreciative of all of that Bezos money.
Love the Bezos. Bezos float. All right, I'm gonna investigate. Second action. So I'm investigating with willpower. I have a willpower of 5, -1 for haunted. Against a 4. Damn. Oh no, you know what? I'm just gonna use 2 resources, and I'm gonna play read the signs. So that'll put me actually at 7 to a 4, and yeah, 7 to a 4.
Don't fuck this up, man.
6 to a 4 because of haunted. I'll have to commit leadership. Damn it. I didn't want to, but 7 to a 4 is better. -1. Whew. Thank God. I thought there was a chance of failure there. So I get 2 clues. All right. We have the clues we need. Let's just get to the tree.
Okay. Sounds like a plan then, Stan.
Final action, move back to the garden.
Alright. So no enemies on the board. Yeah, so we'll just go right in the upkeep here.
Boom.
Resource CAD.
Seeing the crime. Okay.
When did I take a horror? Was that from your stupid card? Is that what happened?
No, yeah, I think it was...
Oh no, it was from the Migo.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Okay.
3 out of 5 Doom.
Okay.
And cards. Oh, I got the candidiasis. Candidiasis.
The invasive candid photos.
Damn it. That sucks.
I wonder if like somebody ever made like a fan-made scenario, but it was like the stalker in the night, and it was just like somebody trying to like take paparazzi photos of your investigator. So you could literally have a card called invasive candids.
Just throw a little knot in there.
Yeah. Another one could be like potential blackmail.
Blackmail. Uh-oh. You got the fruit.
The food.
This is going to be a hard test for you.
Yes, it is. Oh, good God. Yeah, there's no way I'm passing that. Another Elder Sign, which turns into an auto fail. Does that count? I assume that counts, right? That counts towards the counter.
I generally don't, because you didn't actually draw an auto fail token.
But I mean, it's technically an auto fail, right?
Yeah, but
I'll let chat
token
decide.
Itself didn't come.
Yeah, I'll let chat decide.
So you take a damage and a horror, and this gets reshuffled back into the deck. Ouch. All right. It is investigation time. You want to go first?
Sure, I guess.
Whoever goes second can advance the act.
Okay, then I guess I'll go first. First action, move. The tree. Should probably read the front portion of it. A large tree catches your attention. A large patch of organic growth at the base of the tree seems suspicious enough to warrant a closer look. The large tree is hypnotic in its majesty and imposing presence. 1 shroud, 2 clues. If you succeed in an investigate test by 2 or more while at the tree, search the encounter deck for a copy of tainted fruit and draw it.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm all set with that. Okay, then I guess what I'll do with my turn... I'd like to play another tome, but I think... So first action was move, and then I'll spend action 2 to draw. Okay, draw a copy of Shriveling, and then I'll use my last action and play the Shriveling.
True that. Alright, I will move in as my first action, and then we'll advance the act, so let's spend 4 clues.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, Kodab. Like, it's an auto-fail, for all intents and purposes. Or, in your case, tents and porpoises.
Alright. Music. Beneath the tree. You hear a faint melodic moan coming from beneath the tree. You clear the moss on the ground and realize there's a cellar door beneath your feet. You pry it open and make your way downstairs, where the moaning is originating from. Though it is a low-pitched moan, you can now tell it's a woman's voice. Put the set-aside cellar locations into play. All investigators who spent clues to advance must be placed at the below locations. We both spent clues to advance.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3. These are the 3 cellars. So we got... It's a locked room. Goes here.
Well, you may not have a porpoise one. You do at least have... You should have access to that now.
It's dark and damp below. 4 shroud, 1 clue per investigator. Investigators at cellar may spend 2 per investigator clues to reveal the locked room and move there. The dark cellar below is overwhelming to your senses. The cold is making your hair stand on end. The overwhelming moldy odor is making you gag, and the chilling moans unsettle you. Okay, and then...
Do we finish reading the act?
I will. Suffering. The melodic moans are haunting. It's not a musical performance. Rather, the moans are lamentations. Whoever the person moaning, they are in deep pain. You fight on, uncovering the mysteries before you. Add this to the victory display. The Mother of Pain. The eerie melody produced by the haunting moans is beginning to wear on you. You know that you're very close to discovering Oblivious fate and continue your search in the cellar below. Only investigators at locked room may spend the required number of clues to advance, and it's 6 clues. If you're a locked room, you may resign. This may have major repercussions. Okay, so I got 2 more actions.
We gotta see this through to the end.
So let's put 2 clues in there. 4 shroud, that's going to be hard for me to investigate. Let me move to the open room.
Yeah, I got it. There's no problem.
Small storage room seems to be unlocked.
Oh wait, we didn't do upkeep and encounter cards, do we?
It's still my turn.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I advanced the act on my first action.
Gotcha.
Final action, though, I'm going to move into open room. This small storage room seems to be unlocked. You can use an action to draw 3 cards, limit once per game. 2 clues, 3 shroud. A chill runs down your spine as you realize the person moaning in the locked room next to this one. Best be prepared for the unexpected. Okay. 3 shroud I can handle better than 4 shroud. 2 clues on there. Alright, that is turn. So, no enemies. The agenda will advance next round. I'll keep card and resource.
Unexpected courage.
Self-sacrifice. Okay. 4 doom out of 5. Oh, I didn't get rid of... Oh, shoot. Hold on. I gotta discard this card. Is that the invasive?
Oh no, the invasive candids. No, not those
perform an
photographs.
agony test. Hold on. After you draw a card, perform an Agony Test. So I got to do that. So the test is 2. I have a base of 2, and I can commit neutral or wild icons, which I don't have any. So 2 to a 2, -1. I failed. For each point you fail by, lose a resource. Okay, so yeah, so I'll just lose a resource. I don't have to discard the card. Okay, so now we draw encounter cards. Monster
Everywhere.
All right, so we attach this to this location. You get?
What do I get?
Oh,
Jesus Christ. All right, so the test willpower 9. If I fail for each point I fail by, I must add a pain token to another player's investigator card.
That's a 3 though.
Well, enjoy your 3 pain.
Well,
You did this. And then this goes away. Okay.
all right, investigator phase. We have a lot of pain tokens on us. You want to go first?
Sure. Let's see. What do I want to do? I probably just want to investigate. So,
Yeah, we need 4 clues to open the locked room.
I'm assuming you're planning on grabbing all these clues.
Yeah, I got some things to get rid of, but yes.
Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll just investigate a bunch. All right. So free action, Encyclopedia of My Intellect. First action, investigate. I believe that's a pass. It's a what? Force Shroud.
Yeah, 4 shroud.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a pass. Second action, we'll do it again. Whew, barely, but we pass. Okay, and then last action. I guess I'll just draw. Maybe draw Death 13. Okay.
Nice. All right, my turn. I gotta get rid of moss everywhere, so I gotta add a pain token. I'm at 7. Oh boy. And so that was action 1. At some point I gotta get rid of this haunted, but just too many actions. I'm gonna take a damage and remove this diocese.
Invasive
And
candidates.
And then final action, I will investigate. Next round, I'll just use Scene of the Crime to grab that last clue. So I'll investigate with a willpower of 5, -1 for haunted, 4 to 3. Ugh. Maybe I'll just wait to do Scene of the Crime next round.
Yeah, you might as well. You
Yeah.
could just like draw or something.
Yeah. Can I commit this? Yeah. No, never mind. Yeah, let's do that. We'll draw. Enchanted Blade. Okay. That is my turn.
All right. Still no enemies. So we'll go right into upkeep.
Okay. I got
I got my second encyclopedia. All right.
Agenda advances. Flip them.
It's all around you. You are overwhelmed with anxiety as the home seems to now be a mockery of what was once a human dwelling. Outside, the spores in the air are visible to the human eye and seem to actively follow you at an alarming pace. You are not fast enough to avoid it, and millions of spores enter your body through your nose and your mouth. One at a time for each pain token on your investigator, draw a chaos token. For each special symbol, other than the elder sign, drawn, the investigator chooses and discards a card from their hand or takes a damage.
Holy shnikes. Okay, so I have 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 3 of them. So I have to discard 3 cards or take 3 damage or a combination. Okay, so let's discard self-sacrifice. Just 1.
My sacrifice.
We'll discard the machete. That's 2. And we'll discard... let's discard the Scene of the Crime. 1 of them. No, let's discard the Enchanted Blade. That's 3. Okay. Your turn. You got 6 to draw.
I don't think so, Kodab. I think it's meant to be like you reveal them all at once.
Yeah, if you have suggestions on the proper wording to make it... It says one at a time, but initially I think I intended it to be a harder choice, but it would just take too long. So maybe I should just say draw X amount of tokens instead of one at a time. You also got 3.
Yeah, that's all right. 2 of those are pretty easy. We'll just discard that.
Fun times. All right. Continue reading. Yeah, I think I did write one at a time before, but when we did the 4-player playtest, it
took
just
forever.
take too long.
Yeah. It does say one at a time, but
yeah.
But it is just then that the agony, unlike anything you've ever experienced, courses through your body. You hear strange voices whispering in unintelligible tongues, and they seem to be coming for your own mind. You must hurry if you're going to survive. Shuffle the set-aside enemies and encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Here's set-aside enemies. Oops. Discard them all. Discard pile. Shuffle. It's almost unbearable.
You gather what little strength you have remaining and continue your investigation. Oblivion must be found. You pray to whatever gods you worship that the otherworldly beings that hunt you haven't taken Oblivion yet. Every moment that passes, the agonizing pain attempts to convince you to give up hope and to leave this place. The doom threshold of 9.
9 is quite generous. I might lower that because we're near the end. All right, here we go. Encounter cards. Oh, I got the dimensional shifter. This was one problematic enemy in the 4-player playtest because I've given them a combat of 5.
Say the least.
I've really toned them down quite a bit. They're still pretty brutal though. 3, 1 per investigator, 2, so it's got 2 health. While it is Act 3, it gets +1 health. It is Act 3, so it's actually got 3 health. Hunter, Retaliate, Unearthly Stalker. Its prey is the investigator with the most pain tokens with at least 4. That would be me. And Moss Growth, Fungal Infestation.
Dude, you got this. Just Vicious Blow, Gabagooby Blade. You got it.
Yep. A large shambling mound of vegetation and fungus phases out of the shadows. Moss grows instantaneously at every point where each of its steps touch the ground. It's a victory creature, though.
You got that.
All right, your turn.
You got it. Moss everywhere! Alright, so it attaches to my location. When I would use an action to move in or out of the attached location, you must suspend an additional action, and if you cannot, you cancel the effects of the move. And I can test agility 3 to succeed, discarding it, or I can add a pain token to my investigator to get rid of it.
Okay. Let me go first, because I think we can...
Sure, bud.
Alright, I'm gonna use 2 clues to first grab or 2 resources to grab the 2 clues that are there using Scene of the Crime, since I have an enemy on me. So we got the clues we need. Action number 2, let's try and kill this guy. So we're gonna Vicious Blow his face with Blade. So we got a +3. That's and then
7, 8.
8 -1 for Haunted, so 7 to a 3 should be good enough. Let's commit Steadfast.
Yeah.
Now 9 to a 3. Here we go. -1. Okay, overkill. But he does die in 1 hit, so the moss growth doesn't happen. And he goes to the victory display.
Bye-bye.
And I forgot to say, I'm enchanting the blade, so I get to draw a card and heal horror. Hey, I got the Time Worn Brand. So that was 2 actions. Final action. I can't move in because of moss everywhere, so I think I'll just draw a card.
Okay. And I should just hang out here?
Yeah.
And wait for you?
Yeah, because we got the clues we need.
Alright, then I guess what I'll do is first action resource, second action play tarot card, third action draw. No!
Oh!
That's alright.
Oh man, you got both? Oh no, that's Psychosis. I thought that was Paranoia.
I've drawn 3 weaknesses.
Well, I still have Overzealous in here.
Oh, that would be very untimely to draw that.
Yeah. Now that a bunch more enemies got shuffled in.
Mm-hmm. That'd be our luck, though. All right.
Yeah, without question.
So you have to spend your whole turn moving, because there's a moss on your location and a moss here.
Yeah, no, only on yours. Mine doesn't have one. Oh, yeah, I got rid of the one in mine last round.
Did you? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So upkeep.
Upkeep, card and a resource. Leadership.
Hey, a ward. Look at that. About time I drew something useful.
1 doom out of 9. Here we go. Encounter cards. I get another enemy. Cryptococcus neoneri. It's got fungal infestation of itself, so it duplicates. If there's at least one other fungus creature at its location, it gains retaliate. Otherworldly creature approaches, altering its form as it moves, almost as if it was trying to split into 2. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
To say the least.
I think I'll just hit it once and then I'll move into your location. It doesn't hunt, so it'll spawn another one, but then
it'll exhaust.
Yeah.
Does the one that it spawns also spawn exhausted, or do you
Yes.
Okay.
It spawns exhausted. Yep.
All right. Encounter card for me is tearing at your flesh. Okay, let's read this whole gobbledygook. All right, place this card in your threat area. Limit 1 per investigator. Test willpower 5. For each point you fail by, place a resource on this card to a maximum of 4. When drawing a player card, you may choose to instead forego drawing of that card or remove a resource from this card. Forced, at the end of the Mythos phase, remove a card from this resource and take a damage and horror. Forced, there are 0 resources. Okay, that's worth wording. Bye-bye. 9 Dankeschön.
Yeah, that thing will, because it will deal damage automatically this round.
Yeah, too. 9 Danke.
Yeah. The German's coming out. All right, I guess I'll go first. So you can spend the clues to advance. I'll hit them once. So blade, face. It's going to be 5, 6, 7, -1, 6 to a 2. Tablet. That's -4. Number needed. Holy cow. All right, so he spawns another one and exhaust. So let's search for another one. Shuffle that.
Right, new strategy. Run away, run away.
Yeah. So that was action 1, action 2, and 3. I move in.
All right,
that's my turn.
All right. So I guess I can spend an action to do that. Oops. So we'll do that. So action 1. Go ahead and spend an action and the clues to reveal the other location. Oh, and move. Okay. So do I have to pay an action because of moss everywhere?
If you use an action to move.
Oh, okay.
Moss everywhere, yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to.
All right. So we enter the locked room. The sounds of agony are extremely disturbing. It's horrific. Oblivious is at the center of the room, buried up to her head in dirt. Fungus grows on her face, and she is unable to open her eyes due to the aggressive growth. When you walk in, Oblivious continues her rhythmic moans in more desperate fashion. You can hear her sing the word "mother," and you decide to try and dig her out. When this location is revealed, spawn they set aside Oblivious Requiem, and it spawns with 6 clues. All right, so Oblivious Requiem is a 4 ? Null elite enemy. It spawns in the locked room and has massive. Has Fungal Infestation, a random card from the encounter discard pile. It cannot make attacks of opportunity. It cannot exhaust. When it attacks, the investigator who attacked draws the top card of the encounter deck, and forced, when you would deal damage to Oblivious Requiem, instead discover a clue at its location for each damage dealt. Huh,
so
interesting.
So basically, it doesn't deal damage, but when it hits you, draw an encounter card. If you hit it and don't kill it, which it can't be killed, you draw a card from the encounter deck. But if you deal damage to it, you're gaining clues, so you're trying to dig her out. Or you can just investigate. She can't make attacks of opportunity, so you could just get the clues from the location instead of hitting her for them. And we need 6 clues total to advance the act. Was that your last action?
No, that was my first action.
Good.
So we gonna investigate.
You're there by yourself this round.
Yep. It's fine with me. So I'll investigate. That's going to be 8 versus 4? Or is it 5?
The shot is 4.
Alright, 8 versus 4. Come on.
Oh.
Lame. Okay, last action, investigate versus 5.
Nice.
Okay. Got a clue.
One down.
Got a single clue.
5 to go.
We got this.
All right. Turn ends.
So she doesn't deal damage, right?
But you draw an encounter card when she hits you.
Ugh.
So encounter cards are going to start coming fast and hard.
No invasive candids. All right, and then we go to upkeep.
Yep. So these guys ready? They just stay here.
All right, so I draw, and then I have to perform an Agony Test, which is 2 versus 2.
Yeah, exactly. You can commit while that counts. Yeah.
Yeah, so commit that. 4 versus 2.
Oh,
come on.
You failed by 1. You lose a resource. Oh, you don't have any, so you have to discard the card you drew. That sucks.
Yeah, and then I gain a resource.
Yep.
Of course.
All right, that was upkeep, right?
Yep.
And
2 Doom.
Oh, you already added Doom. Okay.
Yeah.
2 out of 9. Here we go. Oh, Cryptococcus. Well, he
Stop
can't
calling
spawn
me
anymore.
that. That's rude.
Right?
This is supposed to be a somewhat friendly family-friendly channel over here. Calling me a caucus. What do you think this is?
God.
No, moss everywhere. Oh
You know what to
no! Can I put this on my Necronomicon?
Ooh.
Probably should change that to non-weakness.
Yeah, that's a good catch. Hold on. Well, you know where to put it though, without telling you. Yep.
I'm learning. Look, Vase, I'm learning.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Now you really don't have a flashlight.
I know, right? So this thing, if I hit it, there's no more of them, so it won't spawn anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just hit it so it exhausts and then move in with you as my 2 actions.
Okay.
So I'll just do that real quick. So 6, 7, 6 to a 2. -5. Damn it. There's no other fungus creature, so it doesn't retaliate. Thank God. All right. I'm not going to be able to move in. I'm going to be stuck here for another round, dude.
Come on.
All right, let's hit it again. Oh my God. Dude.
Well, that's going on the counter. I'm counting that Elder Sign as well.
Hit it again? Okay, this time he gets hit. So he takes 1 damage and exhausts. At least he won't hit me this round, so the flashlight won't go away.
Okay.
That's my turn, I guess. 3 actions hitting a creature with 2 combat.
Seems good. Alright, so I guess I'm going to action 1, get rid of that. Action 2, do this for +2 in intellect. We'll investigate. 4 versus 8. Okay,
Nice.
that's a pass. Last action.
So you have 2 clues.
Now I'm at 3 clues.
Nice.
All right.
Got 3 to go.
Enemy phase, I have to draw an encounter card.
Didn't you get a free action with the encyclopedia?
I used an action to get rid of the invasive candids.
And then you investigated twice.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, because you got it. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I should not question you.
Well.
Enemy phase. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, damn. Okay.
Help!
I'm trying, but this is stupid.
I think I can.
Moscow.
No, if I. Oh god, if I take an attack of opportunity, I die from this thing.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I have to just straight up pass tests on it. I could shrivel, investigate? Depending on how your turn goes?
Yeah. Because it's going to take 2 actions just for me to move in there.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy ready, so he engages me again. I mean, I could take his attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but you might as well just kill it,
yeah,
if that's the case.
Well, so you don't die. I can move in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take an attack of opportunity, and that'll take 2 actions. 3rd action, engage, take another attack of opportunity from him. Brother Xavier will probably die, but I can handle the damage right now.
Well, Xavier will deal damage too, so it's not the end of the world. So
yeah, so let's do that.
All right.
Upkeep. These guys ready. He engages me.
Resource card.
Get card resource. 3 out of 9 doom. All right, here we go. Don't be an enemy. Okay.
So much
God,
moss.
This flashlight is
so mossy.
Yeah, it's gonna go away in 1 hit from this guy.
I don't know if you'd want to change it, but maybe change limits moss growth to like 1 per item.
1 per item for sure. Moss growth and limit 1 per item. Okay. What do you get?
Histoplasma extremis. Yeah, no. God damn it. Test agility 4. Well, that's not happening. If I fail, lose an action and add a pain token. If I succeed, discard it. Okay, that's not happening. Yay, another one!
That's terrible. So you lose an action.
I wouldn't have, even with the Elder Sign, I wouldn't have succeeded.
And you get a pain token.
Yeah. Fine. Alright, fine, go away.
Alright, I'll go first so I can take that guy off of you. Alright, so I'll move 2 actions. This guy hits me for 1 and 1, which kills this. So, bye-bye flashlight.
Good night, sweet prince.
And then he deals 1 and 1, so 1 to Brother Xavier and 1 heart to him. And then I'll engage your guy as my final action, which means Cryptococcus hits me again. I gained a resource. Yep. 2 resources. Yeah, I forgot. I always forget her ability. So then he hits me again, so...
Forgot that engaging causes an attack of opportunity too.
It does, yeah. Only resign, attack, and evade.
Parlay too.
Yeah. So Brother Xavier dies. He deals 2 damage. We'll deal it to... Not the bipedal, who deals 2 horror per hit.
Deal it to this? And kill it?
Just kill it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right, because then at the enemy phase, that's less damage I'll be taking.
Yeah.
So he'll die. Okay.
Alright. So what, we need 3 more clues?
3 more clues. If you can get them this round, we win.
Well, I mean, that's definitely not happening, because I only have 2 actions.
Damn it. That's right. The freaking histoplasma.
Extremis, yep. I mean, I could attempt to shrivel her.
You'll get an encounter card.
Oh, she's a 4 combat. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. And investigate it is. All right. Encyclopedia, go up to 8. Investigate. Okay. That's
Nice.
4.
Nice.
Investigate again.
One more clue.
All right. That's that. Enemy phase. The old bipedal Gaddy.
He does. Got it.
Gaddy!
Got it. Got him. Damn, I'm really close to the end here.
Yeah, so am I. So am I.
uh,
Because I have a psychosis too, which could cause me to die at any unfortunate moment.
4 Doom out of 9.
Upkeep?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do that. Ooh, a deny
Oh,
existence.
Damn, why did you have to say upkeep? Drawing the sign. Okay, so I have to discard some cards. All right.
So, I mean, you could just scene of the crime and we could just win.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good point. Let's do it. So, we'll get rid of this. Okay. But let's see what happens in the Mythos phase.
All right.
4 Doom out of 9. Here we go. Spring the pain. Yeah, that's gonna be 3 more pain tokens for you.
Yep.
0. Damn, that was close though, but
yeah. Well, you were testing it at what, like a 10?
Yeah. So you get 3 more pain tokens. You have a shit ton.
I have 10 now. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Encounter card. No.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if I see another crime.
It does not. That is true.
Investigator phase.
Yep.
See another crime.
And we just win if we have all the clues, or do we have to?
Let's see. Only investigators may spend. Yeah, we can just spend them.
All right,
So
then doing it.
Doing it.
You do your best to save Bolivia, but it's too late. Attempting to dig her out of the dirt proves futile, and she utters one phrase lovingly as she smiles and her head explodes into a cloud of spores. She is here. You can at least find solace in the fact that her suffering is over. It is nearly impossible to see inside the room, but you manage to find your way out. You can't help but inhale more of the cursed air. Resolution. Woon.
All right, let's read the epilogue. The clouds of spores engulf you as you attempt to flee. You find your way and begin to feel... What is it? To feel lightheaded. What should have been a day of fun, food, and friends has turned into a nightmare struggle for survival. Stumbling onto the road, you struggle to maintain consciousness. The Good Samaritan helps you into their vehicle and drives you toward Arkham. You can't get the sounds of Blivia's painful moans out of your head. You attempt to understand exactly what happened to Bolivia, but you drift off into unconsciousness. Remove 2 pain tokens from your investigator card. Count each remaining pain token on your investigator card and record the total in the campaign log. You have 8 now, and I have... So you remove 2, so I have 5. Jesus, you have 8. Oh, that's great. Each investigator earns experience equal to the number of victory points. Each investigator earns an additional 3 experience. I might lower that to 2. But, so how many did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we didn't get all the clues off of there. So
Nope.
3. 4. Yeah, 4. So 4 plus 3. So we got 7 XP.
Not too bad.
Okay, so that's the end of part 1. Any thoughts, any things that need to change? Clearly Moss Growth has a few things that need to change.
Yeah, I would say that Moss Growth is probably a card that you could change and have it be a little more effective. The enemies seem to be much more in tune with what I was expecting from last time, so that's good.
So
yeah.
did they feel more balanced for sure?
Yeah, it didn't seem like too much. I'm assuming it could be dependent on, how it all, from gameplay to game. From game to game, it could be different, but I think it was pretty manageable.
We don't add a bunch of the tougher ones until the very, very end.
Yeah, which I think helps out a lot. Because, like, you want the investigators to get to a certain point at least, right? And then...
Yeah, last time we didn't even move.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, going from first run to second run, it was definitely much different. Just because we were actually able to experience the scenario in its entirety.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess my only real criticism would just be to try to find a way to make the pain and the agony more cohesive, because it kind of feels disjointed. Like the way that the pain and the agony like don't really interact with each other. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Like, I think honestly you could probably maybe find a way to like lower some of the ways that you acquire pain, and then just add like make all of the agony tests pain tests, and then you just test against the amount of pain that you have.
I see. Well, in the second scenario, the pain tokens that you accumulated play a huge part.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure that you at least have like
Some
4 or more. Yeah.
I think you could still do that, or maybe make the test like half of your pain value. So like it starts off to like maybe to a minimum of 1. So like when you have 2, it's 1. Or when you have 1, it's 1. When you have 0, it's 1. And then from there, it scales up, rounding up. So like when you have 3 pain, it's 2, etc., etc.
So like instead of the agony test being based on the damage on you, just have it interact with the pain tokens, so it's not as confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I just haven't been able to find a way to mix them. I think combining them into the one thing might be a good idea for sure. Cool. If you think of anything else, let me know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to let you know if I think of anything else in the old Discord chat.
True that. Do you have time for the second one?
I do after a break. I was going to eat lunch.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take a break.